So you feel all right now, then? Yes?
Yeah, I'm fine. When I hit my head, the doctor said, just take it easy for a little while and you'll be okay. I just really wish I could remember those 3 weeks. I mean, I've remembered the important part, the stuff about, stuff that kept everyone from believing that you were trying to hurt me and all.
Yes.
Listen, I really need to ask you about those 3 weeks.
Well, mainly we were just trying to avoid Jack Lee's men. Running, hiding out in abandoned sheds. Hi, Cruz. That sort of thing. That's all.
Cruz?
Yeah.
I really want to ask Nick some questions, and I'd like to be alone. Is that all right?
Oh, yeah, sir. I'm sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Come on. Tell me what happened. So close. Why did they have to move him?
I don't know, but he's somewhere in this palace.
Julie's looking for Jack. I don't know how to help her. I've been robbed of my son long enough.
Look, I want to go room by room now, okay?
He's in there. My son is in there. Rick, would that be my baby?
Yes? What do you want?
Brother Andrew and I have come to say a small prayer for the child, of course, with your permission.
Well, I don't suppose it could do any harm.
Oh, on the contrary.
What are you two doing in here?
I hope you're not planning a public appearance. I mean that.
Don't bug me.
I'm not trying to, but as your attorney, Ted, I have to
But
warn
I'm
you.
doing what I have to do, all right?
Which is?
Like if I told you, you wouldn't approve.
You're going to try to see Christy, aren't you?
Look, I just got to talk to her. If I can get her alone, I can get her to...
Ted, you're not going to see Christy Duval. I won't have you jeopardizing the terms of your bail. Now, that's an order.
Thank you. I know you're required to say that.
I mean that.
Christy, what is it? Honey, it's about the rape? You didn't tell us everything?
No, I couldn't.
Don't be afraid, Christy. You can tell me anything.
I know.
Okay, now this is important. Anything you tell me, I will guard with my life.
Thank you. Mary!
Did I interrupt anything?
Yes, but I think this is something that you should hear.
Oh? What's it about?
Well, apparently Christy didn't tell us everything about the circumstances of the rape.
That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Christy, if you're holding anything back, you better spill it. I need to know everything if I'm going to help you. Well, let's hear it.
I was just gonna say that, I liked Ted before he hurt me.
Huh?
Yeah, I was really interested in him, and I wanted him for my boyfriend.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. That makes it worse, doesn't it? Because you really trusted him. Listen, don't you feel guilty about liking him? There's no way you could know what he was gonna do. You've got nothing to feel guilty about and nothing to feel ashamed about, all right? So no more self-blame. You didn't do anything. None of this was your fault. Okay? You feel better? Listen, honey, I have an appointment, and if I don't leave right now, I'm gonna be late for it.
No, don't go, please, Mary. I don't want to be alone.
Honey, you're not gonna be alone. Steve's right here.
No, just stay.
Steve, can you stay a few minutes?
Sure, Mary, you go ahead. It's all
Okay.
right.
I will be back just as soon as I can, okay?
That was stupid, you know that?
What?
gonna tell her, weren't you?
No.
Yes, you were. And now you're in really deep trouble. You were gonna tell, huh? 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 Weren't you?
Yes!
Were you?
Yes, I was. You can't do this to Ted. He didn't do anything to me. He doesn't deserve to go to jail.
My, what a noble little savage you've turned into. Has love softened my little stepsister? Has Ted Capel turned you into this whimpering little mess?
He doesn't deserve this. He never did anything to me.
Except reject you? Do you have any pride at all? Do you think he'd go to bat for you if you needed him? Huh? Oh, you can bet he wouldn't. Remember, he said he wanted nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but to send him to prison,
Does your life mean anything to you? If it does, I could make it unbearable just like that. I could turn your life into a nightmare. Make you wish you were dead.
Steve, please, I hate myself for what I've done to him.
Shut up! I hate that kind of talk! You're too stupid to appreciate what's been done for you. Don't you see? You've got everything you wanted. Your family. Your family's together again. Oh, Christy. Your family. Your sister. Your mother. She's sober. It's a dream. It's a dream come true. And all you can think about is seeing Ted Capel's skin. She isn't worth it. Look, all you have to do, stick to your story. Let me take care of the rest.
He was good to me, Steve.
Christy, don't forget what I told you about Ted. What's going to happen to him if you talk?
No, you can't mean that. He didn't do anything.
You want to put me to the test? Let me catch you talking to Lakin, Mason, anybody at all. You're in deep trouble. Not only you, but Ted. Worse trouble than you can even imagine!
Begging your pardon, Mum, Brother Andrew and I have come here especially to see the royal child, to pay our deepest respect, and perhaps say a small prayer for the well-being and protection of the child.
Indeed. This is highly irregular. You look familiar.
I'm sure you are mistaking, your lordship. Brother Andrew is new to the order.
Please, could I hold him, the baby, for just a moment?
Hold him?
Yes, you see, we have been away from the world for a long time, and just the idea of holding a small child and saying a prayer for him.
Where is my grandson? What's going on here?
They've come to offer prayers.
I want to spend some time with my grandson. Prayers can wait. Leave us alone, please.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Happy to see your grandfather, are you?
Crazy, why don't get him soon? We were so close, a foot, 12 inches from the crib, and I couldn't even see him.
Look, we're gonna get him out, I promise you, all right? We'll just think of a way. You know, there's something about him.
Who?
That old king. Somehow he's gonna help us.
I don't even think he knows what's going on. I think he believes that baby in there belongs to that woman.
There's a conspiracy going on. The man doesn't even have a clue.
Good, there you are. Julia, we almost had him. The baby? Yes, he's in the throne room right now with the king. Wouldn't they let you see him?
No, that princess or that lady that claims to be the baby's mother stopped us.
We're so close.
Hey, you got it!
All right, now I haven't had time to look inside, but I think there's enough evidence to convince the king that he should be careful who he trusts.
Julia, this is a miracle. Should we give it to him now?
No, wait a minute.
What?
Why don't we just put it somewhere in the throne room so you can find it accidentally, you know, slip it to him anonymously?
That's smart, because the king has no reason to trust you two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
You got it.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
I've got to get Jack before they kill him. But how? Where is the dungeon?
Won't be much longer, cousin of mine, till I'm out of here. With all the weight I've lost, I can almost crawl out now.
Then you don't remember anything at all about those 3 weeks?
No. And I hate it. I'm totally blank. Listen, Nick. I want to thank you for saving my life, though. And I mean, you must have got me away from Jack and Renfro and his men and all that. What? Am I saying something and I don't know what it is? What's wrong?
Nothing. I don't know.
Did I do or say something while we were up there?
No, not at all. It's just too bad that you don't remember anything.
I was probably a real pain, wasn't I?
No, not at all.
I was probably like running around, screaming my head off like a little kid.
You were very brave. You were very womanly.
Well, there's one thing for sure, I guess, that you took good care of me, because I sure was clean when I got home. I mean, we must have had a place to bathe and clean our clothes and wash our hair and all. Where are you going?
There's something I have to do. I forgot something.
Nick, this is the weirdest feeling to me, all right? I want to remember.
What skin? It's like white velvet.
Jack, how eloquent.
You can't keep doing this.
Doing what?
Pulling away from me like this at the last minute.
Well, I thought it would be a good idea to wait till after I was Mrs. Jack Lee.
I know, I said that, but I don't think I can stand it. I want you so much. I'm begging you, Julia.
Don't beg, Jack. It'll be worth the wait, I promise.
I'm so close to reaching a lifelong dream. It's not gonna mean anything. It doesn't mean anything unless I can totally possess you first.
You have completely forgotten.
I've forgotten what?
You have forgotten the one and the one only way to win my heart. And I've been waiting for the past 3 months for you to remember, and you haven't. You forget it.
All right, yes, I admit it. I have forgotten. You're gonna tell me, though, aren't you?
No, that wouldn't be the same. But when you remember, I promise, I'll be totally yours.
Julia, please, remind me.
That's not a good way to do it. I think maybe you better figure it out for yourself.
All right, I understand. I'll just go out and cool off for a little bit.
Jack, where are you going? I thought you said that the rest of the evening was
I told the
ours.
Prime Minister I'd have a nightcap with him, and I totally forgot about it. I won't be long.
Ooh, he's leading me right to the real Jack Lee.
Kel, what's up with Nicky?
What? Oh, I don't know. He just turned and took off all of a sudden.
Yeah, he seemed upset.
I think he was.
Did you ask him why?
Yeah, I asked him, and he wouldn't tell me. You know, it was like he had something to say to me, and then he couldn't say it. I don't know. Does it make any sense, Cruz?
I don't know. I do know that he was really looking forward to seeing you this morning.
I don't think he seemed all that anxious.
Yeah, I know. And all of a sudden he was so down when he was talking to you.
Oh, no, it's all my fault, I guess.
What do you mean?
I didn't express my appreciation like I should have. My God, he saved my life. 2 times, in fact, you know, and he took care of me those few weeks and fed me and everything. I'm sure it wasn't that easy. I don't know, now he probably thinks that I'm some spoiled little rich girl who takes everything for granted.
Well, I doubt that. You know, the boy has a major crush on you.
No, he doesn't, Cruz. He knows how I feel about Joe. Look, he knows that I'm not going to be able to forget him. He knows that.
Come here. You know something? You haven't heard the last of Nicky.
I don't know. Maybe not. You know what I want to do? I want to go visit the apartment where Joe and I lived.
You sure that's wise?
I don't know if it is or not, but it's what I want to do.
Where do you think you're going?
Out!
No! Christy, the press is crawling out there, waiting to pounce on you, especially after all those damaging things Mason Capel said about you at the press conference.
Does that worry you?
You know it does. It makes your case harder to win.
Especially since after Mason said it was true.
Nobody's gonna call my little stepsister a slut.
That's what I am!
I can hear you. Gotta go now. You'll be all right alone? I've got business to attend to. I'll see you later. Now, don't go outside.
doesn't remember anything. Not one single solitary moment that we spent together. For her, it didn't even happen. It's just like before. It's Vietnam all over again. Another no-win situation. I want to work again. I've got to work again. Damn it. I'm going to do everything that I said I was. And if Kelly doesn't remember everything now, I'll wait.
Hey! Sorry. Hey. What's going on?
My man, you are about to witness the rebirth of a career.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Well, now, you don't look a thing like the man I saw leaving the Capwells a little while ago.
No, I don't feel like him either.
Nicky, I'm your buddy, right?
Oh, you sure are.
Well, then I know you'll level with me when I ask you what's going on with you and Kelly. I mean, did something happen between you up there during those 3 weeks?
She didn't say that anything did she? And nothing happened.
Man, come on, talk to me.
Hey, look, it's kind of a metaphysical thing. It's like the proverbial tree that falls in the forest. If there's no one there to hear it, did it make any noise?
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does, to me.
Uh-huh. Well, even so, I know you wouldn't expect your old buddy to settle for less than the details.
I can't blind you, my friend. I'm sorry.
Okay, well then do me a favor. Talk to Kelly about it, man. She's hurting. She's confused. I think she needs to be reminded of whatever did or did not happen up there.
All right. Yeah, I was meaning to go back and talk to her again.
Good. She's not home right now. She decided to go pay a visit to the place where she and Joe used to live. So if you do want to talk to her, you should meet her there.
Yeah, I will. I want to talk to her again very much. Even if I do have to compete with the memory of Joe.
The winds have changed direction, cousin. The ill one is blowing your way now.
Guards! Get him! Get him!
You fool. I'm gonna have to kill you ahead of schedule. I thought maybe I needed you for a little while, but I've changed my mind. Your ex-girlfriend is totally committed to me now. Who cares what kind of fun and games you two used to play? Oh, that's why you're down here, Jerry. If she throw you another curveball to catch, look, why don't you just take my advice and give up on her? You'll never be man enough for her anyway. For that, you have one less hour to live. One less hour? You're gonna tell me how much? You're just gonna keep me in suspense? No, I'll tell you. I want you to be in agony waiting for the axe to fall. You will die at the stroke of midnight tonight. Guards, you heard that? Jerry, wait. Can I get one last request? What is it? Well, I kind of would like to see a priest before I die. By all means.
No, go away.
Christy, come on. Now, look, I gotta talk to you, all right?
No.
Christy! Look, I saw your stepbrother leave. Are you alone?
No, I'm not. Please, I don't want to talk to you.
No, Christy, wait a minute here. Now, please, I just want you to tell me why
What the hell are you doing here? I'll have you arrested.
No.
If you don't get out right now, I'll call the police and it'll be all over for you, Capo.
You're gonna have to tell the truth eventually, Christy!
Hi. Come on in. I'm sorry.
I understand. This is where you and Joe used to live, isn't it?
Yeah. I wanted to be close to him today, and people at home don't want me to talk about him. They want me to forget, you know?
You should talk about him. You never want to forget somebody who means that much to you. You talked a lot about Joe the 3 weeks we were together.
Did I? What'd I say?
It wasn't so much what you said. I just know that you love the man very much.
You know, I was thinking, when they had me, that if they killed me, I didn't care. Because I thought maybe I could be with him, you know? And I almost wanted...
No, Kelly.
No, I mean, I don't mean I really wanted to die. I thought maybe he'd be there for me. And the whole time that thought kept going over and over in my mind, thinking, he'll be there. And I think that's what kept me going.
You know, I think I could understand that way of thinking a few months ago, but not anymore now. Do you think you'll ever get over Joe, Kelly?
I don't know. Think you'll ever get over Vietnam?
Yes, I think I almost have.
Well, that happened kind of suddenly, didn't it?
Well, it was a long time coming. But when it did, it happened very quickly.
What happened?
Something stronger, larger feelings took over. Those 3 weeks we were together, being with you, it changed my way of looking at everything. It changed my perspective about Vietnam. Everything. And now I'm ready to come alive again.
Oh, that's great. You said I helped. Did I say something or do something that...
You said that I could be anything. That I could be a good photographer again.
Well, anybody can say that.
Maybe, but there was a time there when I wasn't ready to listen to anything that was good about me.
Listen, Nick, I would love for you to go back to work and start new things again. I think everybody should have that chance to do great things. Sort of wish Joe had the opportunity, you know?
Yeah. Would you rather that you be left alone now?
No, that's okay.
You would, but you don't want to hurt my feelings, right? Listen, I'm going to go now and I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry if I intruded.
That's okay. All right. Listen, Nick, thanks for coming by.
You what?
Look, I had to talk to her about it. Mason, Christy is lying, and I know she wants me to talk to her about it.
Ted, I don't think you have the slightest inkling how serious your situation is.
Well, I'm just beginning to realize.
Well, what's it take for you to realize it? A blow to the head?
You know, that's almost what it feels like. Like I've been hit on the head. I mean, I'm numb. I'm stumbling around here, waiting for someone to realize that this whole thing's a mistake. But it's not happening, man. I mean, it keeps getting worse. All this evidence keeps piling up. I mean, people actually think I did what Christy said. Now, Mason, man, you gotta believe me here, and you gotta help me out. Christy and I, we did have a fight, but I never touched her. I swear it. Now, Christy's lying about me, and she knows she's lying about me, but for some reason, she just keeps saying I did it.
Ted, I believe you. That's not the problem. Hang on.
I want him arrested. He violated the conditions of his bail.
Now, wait a second. Let's hang on and be calm. Now, I wasn't aware there were any stipulations on Ted's bail. If there were, he wasn't properly informed, which is the fault of your office, probably.
It was spelled out in black and white, and his father signed it.
Then there's been a slip-up. Ted wasn't aware that he was making a mistake, I'm sure. Just like I'm sure he won't be trying to contact Christy again. Mason, you will acquaint your client with that stipulation, won't you?
Yes, of course I will.
But you're not even giving her a chance to breathe. Look, Mr. Bassett, all I want to do is see her, okay?
You better get control of your client. If he ever tries to see my sister again, I swear.
That's not going to happen, believe me. Now, Ted, you heard the man. You go near Christy Duvall again, it'll be my job to haul you in. I'll have no choice in the matter.
Cruz, Christy is lying, man. I am telling the truth. Ted. Look, I just want to figure out what she's trying to pull here.
Ted, would you take it easy, please? Mr. Bassett, I think you can leave now. Ted's not going to cause any more trouble. And, Cruz, thank you for all your help. I think we can manage on our own now.
Let her hear it.
Well, I hope you realize that Cruz just saved your neck. He knows I would have briefed you about the bail terms. He was just bluffing. Lucky for us, it worked. The next time, Cruz or I might not be able to save you. Listen, I got a plan.
Hello?
Mary, it's Mason Capwell. Look, it's very important that I talk to you right away about Ted's case.
I don't think we have anything to discuss.
No, just give me a few minutes of your time. We desperately need to get a few things straight. Will you meet me at La Mesa in 1 hour? Thank you.
Mason, Mary's not going to listen to you, man. She hates my guts.
Mary may be the only person who can break through Christy's lies. So I think it's time that we really got acquainted.
Or a genius leaving that packet under the king's pillow.
And he reads everything, he'll know it all.
Oh, except why they wanted my baby.
Oh,
Julia.
Amy, hurry up. Give me a rope.
Why?
I have a friend in prison that's about ready to make a confession.
Found Jack Lee?
Yeah, hurry.
Okay, here.
She's hurt, you know, and she feels dirty and unloved, and she's angry. She's alone, Ted. I think she's afraid. I mean, she says that she can't sleep at night. She has nightmares, and she feels hands on her all the time, and I think she needs desperately just to lash out at somebody, anybody.
Why me? I mean, I'm her friend. Was her friend.
Listen, right now, I don't think she has any friends. I think she has to survive on her own, you know? I mean, time can kill or it can help you. I think maybe in time, she can find her way to the truth.
Remember, there was this one little kid. He used to sneak over to the parish house all the time and borrow books so that he could keep up with his classes. And his father would come and drag him on home so he could watch his mother make sure she didn't set the house afire, because she was always drunk. And then his mother used to come and take him out of classes because she needed him to run all over town doing errands for her.
Yeah.
So as a last resort, I went to talk to them. And they agreed to everything I said, and then they went on doing the same thing as before. Most of the street kids had the same story. I thought I could help them, because I used to be one of them. They didn't want to hear. They just turned a deaf ear.
A bit like I did.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, honey, I don't blame you for not listening to me. Why would you listen to someone who left your little sister all alone, knowing your little sister had some pretty serious problems? Honey, do you remember Daddy at all?
Daddy. Nothing real particular.
Remember, I loved him very much, though.
He was a wonderful father. And he and Mom were so happy together. And after he died, things kind of fell apart for us. And Mom married Willard. He abused her so much. She started drinking. I just didn't want to stay around and watch it, so I ran off, hung out in the streets. You know, you were too little, so you couldn't escape. You had to stay here and deal with it, but I remember I turned 18 and I knew where I was headed. I was leaving all this behind and I was never coming back here.
Guess I can't ruin that for you.
No, you didn't ruin it. You reminded me. You needed someone to help you with your problems, someone to care about you. Christy, I'm never going to run away from this family again.
You've been through hell.
Yeah, but like the song says, I'm still here, right?
Oh, Kelly, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have a sister like you.
Yeah, well, you don't have to think about it, because you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Listen, Ted. I believe in you. And I'll always be there for you, all right?
Thanks, sis.
And when you came for me and said you wanted to help, yeah, I think I forgot how good it was to have a family. You don't know. Love you.
I think I do know. I felt the same way.
I asked for a priest, not a monk. I don't suppose it makes much difference as long as I get to confess my sins before I die.
Jesus spes parentibus, quam bonus es parentibus, quam pius es parentibus.
Father, brother, I haven't very long to live, and I want to make atonement. The greatest sin I've committed, I suppose, is having failed my country. And I've also failed my friends. My great friend, the King of New Staland, I failed him by hesitating to tell him that he had enemies. If I hadn't hesitated so long, he wouldn't be in such great danger. As for my personal life, well, that's going to take some pretty severe atonement. I've been an out-and-out womanizer. I've loved and deserted them all over the world in every major city, even some of the minor ones. My relationship with them, brother, was strictly carnal. Except for one. There was one magnificent girl. She was full of spunk and intelligence. She didn't put up with my infidelities for a second. She really let me have it. I always admired her for that. I had it coming. I've always wished I hadn't messed up that one beautiful relationship. Especially since she was such a great roll in the hay.
Rise, my son.
How dare you, you rat! I risked my life coming down here. I have a good mind just to leave and let you die.
Julia, you never could take a joke.
I didn't think that was very funny. And you're not really in a position to make jokes, are you? That is, if you want my humble opinion.
Wearing the hair shirt will never make your opinions humble, Julia.
Thanks. No, I don't really have a lot of time, and I need some answers. Who is this man that's pretending to be you?
This is my cousin, Jerry Cooper.
What's his plan?
His plan is to kill me, use my friend the king, take over this little country, bleed it of all its resources. When I wouldn't go along with the plan, my cousin had himself made over to look like me, put me in prison here, and then put his plan in motion.
That's it?
Well, yeah, that's it. Briefly stated. Look, Julia, the executioner might just be on his way down here now, so if you don't mind.
You know, I'm not so sure that I want to untie you. I kind of like you in this position. And as a matter of fact, while you're like that, I'd like to resolve a couple of things.
All right, we'll resolve anything you like. Speaking of resolutions, how did you resolve the situation with my cousin?
I didn't.
They told me down here you two had become quite an item. Very disappointed. I thought you had better taste than that.
I thought it was you.
Well, now, I'm insulted now. He's a
Summon
long
Mr. Lee. He wants to watch the execution.
All right, Julia. I'll be down here in a few minutes. Please untie me.
Should I or shouldn't I? Am I a lady or a tiger?
I can tell by your expression that the prognosis is not good.
Your condition is deteriorating, Your Majesty.
How much time do I have?
Well, I'm not God, so I can't say exactly, but as your doctor, I have to tell you that in my opinion, there is no time at all. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm an old man. I've lived a long and rich life. I put all my affairs in order. There's a new heir to the throne, finally. It's good. I will be able to step down soon, and the new king will be crowned. What a glorious moment that will be.
I'd like to run a few more tests, if I may.
No, it won't be necessary. I'm an old man. I would like to die in peace. Go now.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Can this be true? Am I surrounded by traitors? And they want to poison me?
No name on it. Who would send me a book like this? Beautiful. Nick, this is it.
Hi, kiddo.
This is it. Look, it's morning. I stayed up all night and it was worth it. Look how beautiful it is. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yes, it is.
If every day is like this. Nick, this is what life is. This is the wonder and the peacefulness of dawn.
I've lost her. I've lost her. No, I can't accept that. Gotta fight for her. I can't lose her.